Okay guys, this is the second video on how to make a sexy drum and bass beat. I don't really know what makes it sexy, it just sounds nice in my brain, so yeah, basically. So basically what I've done, basically, is I've put all the kicks and all of the, I've got a little group together of nice, sexy things for you. I'm just going to quickly run through the sounds. That's the sound. So that's the second kick. Here's the hats. It's quite nice. And what I've done is I've included a little pack for you, a little get started pack. So for some of you that don't know where to get drum kits from, drum samples from, you can just use this little kit and familiarise yourself with it. What I do is usually I just try and download, and there's a lot of free kits out there, a lot of rubbish free kits, so remember that. Warbeats do quite a good there's a little thing with nice kits in there, but generally I would say, just search for it online. There's always going to be people who are trying to get a little bit of publicity, and it's nice if you can help them by using their kits. Sometimes you can pay for them, but since this channel is about making music for free, don't really, I don't recommend that. I mean, you get some nice kits, but all of this stuff is free. I can't remember where I got it from, unfortunately, but they're good, and that's the thing. You just gotta look for it, and it's all about samples with your drum and bass stuff, with your nice drum samples. I mean beats. I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, basically. So this is the little setup we got. So I'm gonna get started on the beat. Now, if you remember from the last one, the first thing we're gonna do actually is we're gonna assign these all to mixer tracks, and this is just gonna sort our lives out later. So the way we do that is we click on the sample, and this one's already been assigned to us, assigned to FX1. So you just do Control L when you click on them, Control L, and it will name them for you as well. Control L and Control L and Control L and Control L. So basically that's just going to name them all for you, and later we'll be able to do some cool stuff with the levels and the panning, and just generally just make it sound a million times better. So we don't need the browser or the mixer for now, or even that. So we're just going to work with this, okay? So make sure you're at 170 and that you're on your pattern song mode, and we can get started. So we can do the first kicks here. I'm gonna layer up straight away with this one because I think it sounds quite nice layered, and then we'll do some nice compression stuff later with the mixing, and you'll learn about compression later. It's quite important. Okay, so this goes. Remember that beat? It's simple. On the third for this, and then the snares just go every 2 beats, and start on the second beat. So you get this, which is a little bit better than the last one, a little bit chunkier, which is what I wanted. I was trying to explain to you, but I needed you guys to understand what the fundamentals are of it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do 3 hi-hats like that in a row. Okay, so that's quite cool, but now we're going to do some more stuff. So we're going to miss out these first 2, and just before the second kick, we're going to do another 3. Okay, we'll make it a little bit better. I'm going to put another note in between these. No, I'm not. Leave that. And then I'm just going to do 3 notes at the end going down. You can mess about in the order. They don't have to be up and down like stairs. You don't have to do that. There you go. Okay, so that's the basic beat you're going to be getting with. Okay, so that's quite simple. That's what I wanted to show you with this kit. So if you can make that, what I'll do is I'll sample it as well. So if you cannot be bothered to make it, and you're just here to steal all of the good content, you can just do that. I don't really care, you can have it. So that's fine. And I'm going to do the mixing. I'll show you how to do the mixing. Okay, so since we've signed them all to channels, when we press start, oh yeah, that's what we like. So it shows all your levels here. Now ideally you want them to be in a straight line, so you can see where they kind of are, and then you can move the levels up and down. So that's the first thing we're going to do. And ideally you want to be instead of pulling up, be pulling down and then kind of stabilizing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it. So these kicks are together, remember, so I'm going to pull these kicks a little bit down to where, just under where this is, this little bit here. And then I'm going to find the snares and bring them just below, okay, just slightly below. And we're going to do some side chaining with the kick, and that's going to help well with a bass line later when we build on that. So yeah, it's going to help us anyway. You don't want the snare as powerful as the kick. You want it slightly not as loud. Really, that's how I like to do it. Obviously, you can do it any way you choose, but this is what I found works best, sounds best. Okay, so the hats need to be pulled even lower. You want the hats to be kind of scattering rats. That's what I think of it. And that's a bit of a weird thing to think of it like, but you want them to be kind of dancing and filling out the high end. Okay, so I'm just going to keep these the same level. And I'm going to just quickly pan them. It's going to make a big difference. So if you get up to these three, pan this sort of like, if you look in the top left here, when you do it, there's going to be a percentage. And I'm going to put it at about 65%. 65 on each one. No, probably less than that. Let's do 60% left. And then this one's going to be 60% right. And then I'm just going to leave the middle one in the middle. So you have this kind of, you get this kind of nice balance. You'll hear it, it makes the whole thing sound more full, and that's what we want really with the beat. So yeah, I'm not going to do any more compression or anything. I've just done the levels and the panning, and that's a nice little trick. We'll go, when we're mixing it down, we'll go into the EQ and different compression to do with the kicks. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please download the packs. I'm not sure how I'm going to upload them yet, but I think I'll use just like a media file or something like that. If you have any tutorials that you want me to do, or you're not sure about this one, just leave a comment. I can get back to you as quick as I can. And the next one is going to be about how to make your first melody slash bass line slash whatever you want to call it, basically. So yeah, and we're going to do a bit of theory stuff as well, so you guys know how to make melodies, because a lot of people don't understand what melody is. They don't even know, and they try and make it, and it really annoys me. So I'm going to teach you. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and keep making music.